What was it? What? Foster. We lost Foster. What was it? Hey, welcome to On the Verge. We're so glad you're here, but we're not because we're playing the Yeatery.
We have a lot of delicious things planned for the Yeatery
Don't
today.
Don't lie to these good people, Sam.
Straight to our face, too.
I think some of them might be okay. So, let's get started. You guys know the rules by now. They're going to ring the bell if they want to eat it.
We have to wait till 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, please wait till 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And I want to examine
the
it.
food. Yeah,
Examine
look
it.
at it.
Y'all
Like,
just are so jumping the gun, just like the Sox when they draft people.
Whoa, taking a shot at your team, though.
We'll see at the end of this year who's...
Alright, we'll get started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No!
Taking that.
No!
Okay.
Come on!
I'm feeling like that's whipped cream.
Yes! No!
Unless it's
You want
filled
a
with something.
fork? You can do it.
No, take a bite.
Come on!
You think? It looks good, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks good.
That just looks like a quality.
Although, there's something yellow
Don't
there.
point.
Do you guys remember the old Hostess commercials growing up? Well, I had the birds flying in the air and they would dive after a car.
Oh, there's something not right.
No, it looks perfectly fine.
Or maybe it was the frosting.
Oh no. What's wrong with it?
That's real good.
Oh, come on! No!
It's really good, guys. And I made a good decision.
No!
That's quality. I mean, that's good stuff.
That's quality?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Oh, man, with some added...
Well, Foster, you just have to decide which bad food you want. Or maybe Sam's going to be nice and give us 2 nice ones this time.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yep.
5, 4,
What is that?
3,
Nope.
2,
Nope.
1.
Nope.
Okay, I'm a man.
There's scales. There's scales in that. No.
That's got to be little seafoody.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
No.
What is it, Foster?
It's... No.
Get the puke can.
We're getting the can.
Remember,
but if I spit it
if
out...
you spit it out, you lose. So.
Yeah, you just get chained.
Just get it
apparently.
down. I mean, that's fish with skin on. What is it?
Is
it
it sardines? Jake's doing
Is it-
soda. Is it hot?
Oh.
Oh, no!
Oh no,
No, not Bill!
It's hot fish. Oh, it's hot fish.
It's like sardines with hot sauce.
I'm so glad you
Yeah,
did that.
that's exactly it.
I would
Yeah,
cry.
Sardines with buffalo sauce. You can find them
Now-
at your local Aldi.
Now, Foster, is that worse than what's next?
I hope
Or
so.
is that better?
It is really.
Oh,
You can smell
Pungent.
it.
ha.
That's pungent.
Oh, my throat is like something.
yeah.
Does anyone want to bite?
No, I'm okay. Foster,
Foster.
bite. I'm just gonna.
Ah!
Oh,
Okay.
that was rough.
That is terrible. All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So the last one, you may have gotten a little sneak peek at this.
What?
Oh, you know.
5,
Oh,
4, 3,
you gotta
2,
ring that bell.
1. Ring the bell.
Do you have to drink the whole thing?
No.
There's stuff floating in there?
It's
There are
just-
floaties. There's
Ah.
floaties.
You know what that looks like?
What?
Don't say it. I know
no,
you.
no. What it looks like is like urine.
I smell something pungent.
urine in the toilet that somebody has thrown toilet paper
Oh,
that
yeah,
has
it's
disintegrated.
disintegrated.
That's
Right.
exactly
No,
what
you're
it
not
looks
supposed
like.
to tell them what it is.
Oh,
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Mmm.
Take a bigger sip,
Yeah,
come on.
Foster.
Get on in there. Oh, he's such a baby about it. Oh,
He
he
spit
spit
it
it
out.
out.
You're eating.
Oh, no. What?
Well, the garbage is right
What is
here.
What was it? What? Foster. We lost Foster. What was it?
It was literally. Have you ever had sushi before?
What is it?
Please don't. It was like ginger that you put on like a side of sushi.
okay,
It was just
okay.
the juice from that.
Ginger juice.
That's
That's
all.
not-
That was
great.
the best one.
What? No,
You won. Oh yeah, you're right.
Hey, friends, we're going to go into a time of teaching in James. We'll see ya.
We're back in the Word, hopping into James 5, verses 7 to 12. Really interesting stuff in this section. I'm really excited to hop into this with you guys. all about patience and suffering. I think we can relate right now. Anybody need some patience right now?
A little bit.
I do.
A little
No,
bit.
I do. I know.
Especially these Yeatery challenges.
Oh yeah, I know. Mine was great. I don't know what you're talking
Patience
about.
with Sam. You guys had some good ones.
Patience with Sam.
Every episode has gotten significantly worse. So
Yeah.
I'm really glad that I got my 2 out of the
Oh
way.
yeah, I'm done too. But hey, let's get back into James here. James chapter 5. I want to start in verse 7, talking about patience. It says, "Be patient, therefore, brothers, until the coming of the Lord."
Mhm.
And in this whole section, talking about patience, having a certain perspective.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to open up to you guys and ask you,
Yeah.
what does it mean to be patient in times like this? How does that work out practically in these times?
So, first off, it's like, what is patience? Patience is long suffering, long duration of, you can just, when you're dealing with a person, a circumstance, that you don't have an end to it. So the epitome of patience is when you just are steadfast through a duration of time. You don't see an ending, but you're remaining like with good character and everything. So it's just long suffering.
Yeah.
And so that's just like the definition of patience to what it gives us. And then it gives us like a framework of like a farmer. And so what he does. And so when you plant seeds, you don't see the outcome of it like day after day after day when it grows. You see instrumental growth,
Yeah.
but you don't see a corn stalk is it from day one to the next day, not full-blown corn stalk. But rather it's after a season you see what it truly is.
Yeah.
And so here, for example, we're in this season of like coronavirus when you're at home. It's like you might not get your answers or see the fruit rather like, okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But let's give it like weeks to months to when isolation's done
Yeah.
and you leave your house. When you look back, what was that season like for you? What did you
Yeah.
do?
Yeah, I think at the end of all the craziness, we are going to see a difference. You know, before school ended, my boys got some seeds and they planted them. We put them in the window, and for like a week and a half, we're kind of like, maybe the plants won't.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just bad seeds. But then you start to see that poke. And so I think I love the illustration that James gives us. And I'm excited to see what kind of fruit God's doing in my life, you know, and in the lives of the families. I've said this before, but like people and families are having dinner together maybe for the first time in a long time.
Yeah. That's
Because
true.
everyone's just busy. Like I know families, there's sports every single night. So there's McDonald's, there's fast food, there's grab this, eat in the car, go. But now families are sitting together, eye to eye, face to face, talking. So how much stronger can the families be by the end of it? I'm super excited. I think we are going to see bumper crops spiritually if we remain patient,
Yeah.
if we don't panic, and we trust God to do what He's going to do. There's a purpose for this.
Yeah, and I love that, Andrew. That idea of, you know, we're not busy, we're around people a lot more often, our siblings, our family, and I think that this speaks to that very well, because that can stretch our patience sometimes.
Yeah.
And it can be a bit of suffering to us.
Yeah.
Let's really have some perspective. But I want to ask you guys, how do we, in the midst of this, have patience, and how do we suffer well? Like, how do we actually use this season well so that we can look back on it and say that was spiritual growth?
A short answer for me is ask God to do something and be looking for it. We can't just sit and do normal life and then all of a sudden be enlightened afterwards. It's something that we have to ask God. God, what are you doing today? What are you challenging me? What are you stretching me in? So I think it has to be somewhat active in some way, shape, or form to understand what God's doing.
You have to be engaged in it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just close your eyes and scoot through the season and see something happen. Like, you need to be engaged in it.
Yeah, I think going back just to the harvester, when can you plant seed? After the dirt's turned up. You don't just throw seed onto the ground. It has to be rototilled up. It has to be turned in. So in your life, it's in order for you to learn a lesson, to you to embrace Christ more. It's like sometimes you need to shake things up a bit to soften it, soften your heart, and then you're able to be like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
And so you're seeing like dirt. You just don't throw seeds on dirt. You have to get it going. Then you're able to throw it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think part of patience too is maybe being more silent, like James 3 talked about, taming the tongue, being slow to speak. I think while everyone's quarantined and doing life, being slow to speak, assessing, praying, God, what are you doing? But too often in my life is I talk things out, and I shouldn't always talk things out. I really should pray things out and be silent.
It's good.
Because I know, like, verse 9 says, do not grumble against one another. Originally, the thought of being locked in my house, with my family, with my three kids and my wife, I love them dearly. But for 4, 5, 6 weeks locked in, whoo, it's a test, right? And I have to be silent. I have to be prayerful, and like we said, active in that pursuit.
And it's good to understand that about yourself going through it. You know, it's good to understand what you struggle with and where you're gonna
know yourself.
To know yourself. To know yourself. We see in this passage gives us different examples of what steadfastness and faithfulness look like. But I want to focus on verse 12 here. It says, "But above all, my brothers, do not swear either by heaven or by earth, but let your yes be yes and your no be no, so you may not fall under condemnation." What's he talking about here? Why are we getting into this talk about our words?
Stop giving empty promises. Don't be flaky. Don't ghost people. I think one thing that happens in a high school relationship when that boy you don't want to text back anymore, instead of ghosting them, tell the boy straight up, we're done.
Yeah.
It's just like...
That sounds really personal, doesn't it?
It's like high school is rough. No.
What was your name, Foster?
No, it's this idea. It's just like you serve the other person so much better when you're just directly honest with them.
Yep.
Yeah. And instead of like when I say bringing Christ in the mix, saying like, hey, I prayed about it. I don't think we should date anymore. It's like,
Yeah,
and I think too, promising to grow, promising to do things, promising to do better at things, as we always make promises to our spouses, our siblings, our family. Like, I promise I'm going to do that again. Well, do you really mean that? Do you really promise to watch your language? Do you really promise to serve better?
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is the right avenue to go, but I've stopped promising my wife I'll be home in 10 minutes. I'll be home. Because I was essentially lying every day.
Yeah.
15 minutes, another 30 minutes and I'll be home. And it's 2 hours later.
Yeah. Let your yes be yes.
And my no. So now I say, I will be home before lunch, or I will be home today. Because I just caught myself lying. I'm not trying to. I'm not meaning to, but I'm making false promises. And this is where I was convicted, this verse here.
That's so good. And we've looked in this. We've had patience and suffering.
Yeah.
Talked about being not flaky, honest to our word. And this is what Christ is to us. Patient with us through our sins. Patient with us when we go against him, and he is honest with us and straight up with us. And that's what we hope you find here in James as we finish out this chapter 5 next time.
Hey guys, we are here with a challenge for you, which you will be posting your results as well, so be paying attention. Remember that game where you stack the cups into a pyramid and then you put them down and you put your hands down?
I know you're a
Didn't your
ninja.
game do that? So we're going to do that. We're going to see how fast we can do this. So your bottom two is going to be 4, 3, 2, 1. So once you get them all stacked using one hand, then you tear it down with one hand.
no.
We can use two hands.
Well, you can hold and then...
No. You no.
I can do.
No?
You do.
I don't know.
All right, fine. 2 hands, whatever you want.
Oh my God.
Fine.
Put you in charge.
All right, so we're going to time ourselves. We'll tell you the time and see if you guys can beat ours. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Goodness gracious. I had a bad technique.
Up. Oh. No! Done.
11 minutes.
11
Or,
minutes.
sorry, 11.75 seconds.
11.7. Not bad.
That's pretty good.
11.7.
So bad.
All right, I was just getting warmed up. I
right,
messed up
going
at the
again?
top and it fell. I can do
I had a
better than
bad
11.
technique at the start. I think I got it better now.
All right, 11.7 right now is the time. All right, we'll do it again in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, my pyramid's wobbly.
Done. Woo! Done.
Oh,
9.
5 fingers to the bottom.
Yay! 9 what? Just 9 flat?
9.95.
man.
9.95. I'll
you go.
take it. 9.95. If you can beat that, post it. Let us know. If you want to record it, I mean,
We'll
if
watch
you do it
it.
in under 9 seconds, we'll watch that video. So post it. Tag Verge Knights, Verge CL, Verge HP. Love to see what you guys do. Enjoy.
See ya.
Yeah.